Tom Brady Speak Out admits he has a lot of drama in his life after Gisele Bündchen divorce.
Way to go, baby!
Tom Brady shared that he has dealt with a lot of drama following his divorce from Gisele Bündchen. On Monday's episode of his Let's Go podcast, the retired athlete got candid about owning up to his flaws, which he says is hard to do. We should all have self-awareness. It's a hard trait to have. We're in a culture where it's hard to own up to things these days, he said. For someone like me, I'm in the public eye a lot. I always try to say the right thing. I don't want to deal with any more drama in my life. I already have a lot of drama. Bündchen, 43, and Brady, 46, announced they were divorcing after 13 years of marriage in October 2022 over his decision to unretire from the NFL earlier that year. The former couple share 2 kids together, son Benjamin, 13, and daughter Vivian, 10. Brady is also a dad to son Jack, 16, whom he shares with ex-Bridget Moynihan. Nearly a year after their split, Bündchen opened up about wanting her marriage to work. Our split was not what I dreamed of and what I hoped for. My parents have been married for 50 years, and I really wanted that to happen, she told Lee Cowan in a CBS News Sunday Morning interview last month. But I think you have to accept, sometimes that the way you are in your 20s, it's sometimes you grow together, sometimes you grow apart. Since their split, the 7-time Super Bowl champ has been seen with 37-year-old model Irina Shayk on several occasions. Most recently, the mom of 1, who shares daughter Leah Desane, 6, with ex-Bradley Cooper, was seen rushing into Brady's NYC apartment last month. The dad of 3 waited in his SUV for nearly 20 minutes before Shayk appeared separately. She then waited in her chauffeured SUV for 10 minutes before getting out and dashing inside the Tribeca building after Brady arrived. Meanwhile, Bündchen has been focused on her children and continuing to make her mark in the fashion world. The Brazilian beauty purchased a $9 million Florida estate and has landed several high-profile fashion campaigns, including Louis Vuitton and Victoria's Secret. Meanwhile, bright side of life Gisele Bündchen opens up on what makes her happiest following Tom Brady divorce and says, "I wouldn't change anything." Gisele Bündchen settled down in Florida after her split from Tom Brady, and the move has been paying dividends. The Brazilian supermodel has said that living in the Sunshine State is a blessing for her well-being. Bündchen, 43, recently said the divorce has been tough on her and her family. The power couple might be no more, but she remains close to Brady, having purchased an $11.5 million mansion on Indian Creek Island across the river from the NFL legend. Gisele made South Beach her home, living there with son Benjamin, 13, and daughter Vivian, 10, whom she shares with the retired quarterback. And she said the tropical Miami climate makes her days brighter both literally and figuratively. Someone once asked, "What's your best wellness treatment?" And I say, "Nature is my best wellness treatment," she told People. Just feeling the sun, taking a dip in the ocean, running on the sand, and feeling the grass on my feet. Just being in nature just gives you energy. It just makes you feel good. Bündchen said even the scorching Florida heat adds happiness to her life. "I love the sunshine. Wherever the sun is, I feel like the happiest, always," she said. The sun just makes you feel good. People are like, "Oh, it's so hot," but I'm like, I love it. I love the heat. Even Gisele's hideout from the bustling South Beach is close to the Miami area. The supermodel has purchased a $9.1 million estate in Southwest Ranches, located an hour away from Miami on the eastern edge of the Everglades. The 7.5-acre property has 10 stables and an equestrian rink, allowing Gisele and her daughter to ride their horses in peace. Although still recovering from her divorce, Bündchen is happy where she is at in her life. "I look into my life and I wouldn't have it any other way," she said on CBS News Sunday Morning not long ago. "I wouldn't have any other life. If they say, 'Can you change something in your life?' I wouldn't change absolutely anything." Gisele Bündchen reveals her one simple wellness treatment guaranteed to make you feel good. Gisele Bündchen has shared her top wellness tip that will have fans feeling happy and healthy in no time at all, days after admitting she was just surviving before divorcing Tom Brady. Following her shock split from the NFL quarterback last October, the 43-year-old supermodel revealed that simply being in the great outdoors gives her a big boost of energy and lightens her mood. Someone once asked, "What's your best wellness treatment?" And I say, "Nature is my best wellness treatment," Gisele divulged. "Just feeling the sun, taking a dip in the ocean, running on the sand, and feeling the grass on my feet." The mom of two added to people, "Just being in nature just gives you energy. It just makes you feel good." Gisele told the publication that she loves living in Miami, Florida, where she moved to in 2020 because of the sunny weather. "I love the sunshine," she gushed. "Wherever the sun is, I feel like the happiest, always. The sun just makes you feel good. People are like, 'Oh, it's so hot,' but I'm like, I love it. I love the heat." Earlier this month, Gisele purchased a $9.1 million home in Southwest Ranches, located 30 miles northwest of Miami. The stunning 9-bedroom property, which sits on 7.5 acres of land, comes with a full-size soccer field, tennis courts, and a hot tub, according to TMZ. Other amenities include an infinity pool and state-of-the-art equestrian rink, which includes 10 large horse stalls, hibachi grill, pizza oven, barbecue pit, and wine fridge. Gisele has always been vocal about her love and respect for the earth, and on World Environment Day in June, lauded Mother Nature as our greatest teacher. Paying tribute to the beauty of the natural world, she penned on Instagram, "She shows us that everything is interconnected and interdependent. Her power comes from her diversity, and it depends on it for its survival. Just like with people, our differences are our strengths, and we get stronger when we work together." Gisele added, "Nature doesn't judge or divide. She nurtures. She reminds us that every form of life is sacred and important and has its own special role in creating balance so all of life can flourish. Nature has the answers, and by observing her and mirroring back her example, we can all thrive. This is our home, and our choices create our future." This month marks 1 year since Gisele divorced ex-husband Tom Brady. The former couple, who are parents to son Benjamin, 13, and daughter Vivian, 10, announced their split following months of speculation that their 13-year marriage was on the rocks. In an upcoming interview with Lee Cowan for CBS News Sunday Morning, Gisele said she has happily moved into a new era of her life and detailed how the pair grew apart before their split, saying, "I think before I was more surviving, and now I'm living, which is different." She previously described the split as the death of her dream while blasting rumors that she gave the football pro an ultimatum forcing him to choose their relationship over his sporting career. Speaking to Vanity Fair for a cover shoot for the magazine's April issue, she said, "Listen, I have always cheered for him, and I would continue forever. If there's one person I want to be the happiest in the world, it's him, believe me. I want him to achieve and to conquer. I want all his dreams to come true. That's what I want, really, from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes you grow together, sometimes you grow apart," she added. "When I was 26 years old and he was 29 years old, we met, we wanted a family, we wanted things together. As time goes by, we realized that we just wanted different things, and now we have a choice to make. That doesn't mean you don't love the person. It just means that in order for you to be authentic and truly live the life that you want to live, you have to have somebody who can meet you in the middle, right? It's a dance. It's a balance."